Hey guys, it's me, Kayla. How's it going? And welcome back to another one of my Wise videos. Today, I'm excited to bring you guys some great love and some great feedback on what's been going on. And I wanted to specifically talk to you guys, all of the Wise students, about how to get through Wise when we're self-quarantined, we're not in school. It can be a little bit difficult, but we have the advantage of already being prepared for something like this. Because we only meet once a week, a lot of this stuff is very independent work, which makes you in charge and it makes you decide whether or not you want to pass, you want to do good. It lets you decide if you want to get the most of what you can out of an opportunity. I also want to make this video as a resource for anyone who might be at home, who might have to work, or who might have to study at home. This is important steps to help you guys just stay on track with yourself and also stay in that academic mindset. Even though you're at home, I understand it's so hard to distance yourself from the events occurring, from anyone in your household. It's very hard to create that boundary between, okay, I'm gonna work now, and okay, it's time for me to relax and like have those leisure activities. So I wanted to share with you guys my routine, a few tips for Wise students and also for anyone else, like I said. So I hope you guys enjoy. So first thing is, you guys definitely need to get some good sleep. Sleep is very important for anyone. Even when we were in school, you could see how different hours of sleep affect your energy, your mood, and your routine throughout the day. So if you can, I highly recommend getting a good night's sleep. If you finished all your work by 3, you chill around for a couple of more hours and you're able to like fall asleep by 11 p.m., that's a great thing for you and your body. And especially for the next day, it helps you get up easier. It helps you feel a lot more productive. So sleeping is definitely something you guys need to keep on track of. I know it's really easy to just kind of be like, oh, I could stay up till 3 a.m. and sleep till 1 p.m. But in the end, that's not going to be beneficial, especially when we're out of this self-quarantine, no matter when it will be, and you're able to get up, you gotta go do other things. You need to make sure that you're still having that routine so your body doesn't shift so dramatically. So getting a good night's sleep is really important, and I highly recommend you guys staying on track with when you sleep and when you wake up. Do not feel guilty for sleeping in. I've done it for this past week, but just know that how long you're sleeping in. If you're sleeping till 1 p.m. every day, but your assignments are due by 2:30, you're only giving yourself a 1.5 hour window in order to get work done, which is kind of unrealistic, especially if you have 6 classes and 4 different assignments. So make sure that you're aware of what you have to do, what you're required to do, and when you're waking up and how much time you're giving yourself to complete those assignments. Something that's super important is that stick with your routine. And even if you're doing your normal 6 a.m. routine at 11 a.m., it's still the same thing. If you have to get up and you have to brush your teeth, wash your face, make yourself a cup of coffee, maybe eat something, everyone is different, but have that routine. Distance yourself from technology. Your phone does not have to follow you throughout the morning. I like checking my phone right when I wake up to check the time and who's in touch with me. But within 10-15 minutes, my phone is already down. I'm making my bed. I'm just going on with my day and my routines. Another thing is, if I know I'm going to be working on the computer all day, which a lot of us are because we're doing online learning and we're doing things online, that's how we're communicating now, I recommend staying as far away from your computer between 9 p.m. and maybe 8 a.m. Giving yourself that time when you're just on your phone or you're watching TV and you're away from your computer that you're going to be staring at for most of the day anyway. It gives yourself a good reflection of what you've done, and it also allows you to just feel refreshed and revitalized when you go back and you're on that computer working all day. So I highly recommend distancing yourself from technology when you can and use it when it's essential and necessary. Let's talk about space. Your environment is super important when you are doing work. I know for me, I love working outside of my house, working in the school library, working in cafes, anything like that. I really enjoy working in an outside environment. But the challenge is now we're being forced to stay at home, working at home. So I understand that it's so hard. For me, this has been my personal struggle, and I know many others feel this way. One thing I recommend you doing is, if you have the opportunity to separate yourself, even if it's in your own bedroom or in your basement like I have been doing, you need to make sure that you're distancing yourself from that bed, because when you wake up, you want to stay in that bed for hours and hours, but you need to get up and you need to be doing work. For me, I love working at a desk, so I just made this cute little area over here, and before I was working in another room with a desk. Even if you don't have that much space and you're forced to stay in your room and you're forced to work in your bed, making sure that you're sitting upright and you're away from your phone, you're just making sure that you're giving yourself a more office space environment. It's super important to have that mentality of, okay, I'm gonna do work now and I'm not going to take a nap or go on my phone. Make yourself aware of your surroundings and your environment. For me, I love lighting a candle and I love having direct sunlight next to a window, or if it's late, I just need a lamp. It's just, I love working with light. I do not like working in the dark. So just be aware of your environment. And if you have the ability to change that, I highly recommend you guys do. It changes your workflow and it changes your whole mentality when you go about doing work. So now you have all these things done, you're ready to go ahead and take on what you need to do for the day. It's very easy on Google Classroom. There's a place with all of your work that's due, your assignments that have been assigned to you. So make a to-do list, whether it be on your notes or digitally online on a Google Doc, or even if you like writing it down, make a to-do list. Tell yourself, I need to do this at this time, and give yourself breaks too. It's okay to take a 15-minute break, and it just allows your brain to disconnect from what you've been doing. Knowing your time, your tasks, it makes yourself more motivated. So it's really important to make those to-do lists and know what you want to achieve in a day. So just for some general rule of thumb, I highly recommend you guys staying hydrated, drinking water, being productive. I know that these are all really broad things, but they do make a difference when they're added up together. I think working at home is a challenge for everyone, and I think it's our time to really make the best of it. For all of those Y students out there, I also recommend tweeting, or if you guys just have a Twitter. Some of my fellow Y students I've seen tweet that they have been committed to a college now. I'm so excited to see people already making those decisions, and I'm able to see, hey, they're doing all right. They're tweeting. I love having that. And I also love that I'm able to do these Zoom conferences with my class and my superintendent. And being a student in Yorktown, I'm very, very blessed in a way, very, very appreciative and lucky that I'm able to have these resources. And I think it's really important to utilize them. The resources are right there for us to use. So I hope that you guys use them to your best advantage. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I touched on some things that maybe might be useful for you. Once again, I know this time is really sucky and it's hard for us to distance socially. I know I want to go see people. I want to feel like I have a life, but you do. And even if it's online, it's okay. So I just want to tell you guys that you're doing great. And I hope to see you guys soon. Remember, good vibes equals good souls. And I'll see you all in another one of my videos. Bye.